Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Before getting into the topic on refurbishment and repositioning of hotels, let me first introduce myself. I am Shailesh Fulsunge, father of a superboy, a hotelier since 1988, a Taj veteran, Amazon #1 best-selling author, a steward transformed into a managing director, founder of Mellon Hospitality Private Limited. Today's topic, it is purely on refurbishment and repositioning. This particular criteria or this particular subject is oftenly ignored or oftenly kept under denial mode or ignorance mode by the owners. Again, I'm talking about the standalone owners. They are not very much concerned about what exactly is going to happen after the wear and tear of the brand new property which they have already developed. It's a thumb rule of the industry. Every 5 to 7 years, there is a wear and tear in the property. So property demands complete refurbishment. However, while doing the refurbishment, I always suggest my clients ensure with the learnings of past 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever, understanding the competition, what is going to come or what is expected, learning the supply, additional supply which is going to come, you should try to reposition the property. Just don't go and refurbish the property. You need to think of repositioning your product as well, because the past is gone, the future is, there is a present and the future is going to come. So watch what the future is going to demand. What are the changes that needs to be incorporated while doing the refurbishment, which is lacking while we get into this subject. When we talk about the refurbishment, what are the major costs? What kind of budget we should look at? I will only talk on the thumb rules because every property is different. What kind of wear and tear has happened? What are the major areas which requires major costs? What are the kind of equipments, machinery, flooring, tiling, plumbing, electrification, HVAC? There are a lot of things which are there. But the thumb rule, I would say, you should consider for a 3-star deluxe property or entry level 4-star property, 5 to 15 lakh rupees. It's a big range. But yes, you never know how much it's going to cost you. It will only happen when you do a proper property audit or a refurbishment audit with the support of your architect and your operations people and your consultant who is along with you. They will jointly give you the right picture what's going to happen. This may include flooring, this may include finishes, this may include work on your wall, seepages, leakages, your ceiling, your fall ceiling, your modest refurbishment of your toilets, public areas, your lawns. So there are a lot of things which needs to be understood and done. So it completely depends on how your report comes out. Upliftment and renovation cost for your restaurant and your F&B areas, if we talk about as a thumb rule, I would say a lakh of rupees or 1.5 lakh or even 2 lakh rupees per cover can be considered. Again, it will depend on the physical audit what exactly is going to come out. Ideally, I always suggest that the owner should keep reserves month on month from the time the property has started. Operators always suggest a reserves account. it may be anywhere from 2% to 5%. Higher the reserve, better for you, so that you don't need to have additional funds or arrange for the additional funds when the property is demanding for renovation. After this video, I am going to talk on the preserve relative competition which needs to be refurbished, and it has two criteria, 2 points: defensive spending and repositioning. I will talk about that in my next videos. As of now, I am concluding this video. If you like my video, say like, subscribe my channel by pressing the bell icon. Already my YouTube channel is flooded with lot of information. Till then, I'll take your leave. Summing up, thank you. Bye.